Welcome to Cold Corner, I'm Acheron.
And I'm Inferna.
And this is our Christmas special.
Yes, we are going to be discussing Christmas-related horror movies.
And some aren't Christmas-related, but they got a winter
Yeah, but they at least have a winter theme. We are going to start off with Steven Spielberg's Gremlins. I'm sure most of you have seen this. If you haven't, you've been living under a rock. It is about a teenage boy who gets a interesting gift for Christmas time. It's a really cute...
He shouldn't have got it though, he was too irresponsible.
No, well, actually, most people would be probably too irresponsible to have this. Stop trying to chop me down, man. Most people would probably be too irresponsible because, you know, you had to follow some very specific rules. It's a very, very cute, fuzzy little creature. Mogwai. And it's a cute fuzzy little guy, but if you feed him after midnight, and if you get him wet, and you know, there's just a whole bunch of different rules you can't do, it causes serious problems, which he comes to find out. They turn into gremlins, which are these green, rude, obnoxious little dudes who wreak havoc every which way. Which they end up doing and multiplying and just having a grand old time. Terrorizing the town.
Oh.
Yes.
It's a good classic monster movie. And I seen this when I was a kid in the theater, my first time, and it was a blast. It was actually before Christmas.
And it's really funny, like the whole gremlin scene where they're like partying down in the bar and whatnot.
Yeah, they do like to have a good time, the gremlins.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And the female gremlin with the horrible lipstick.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Really good movie.
Really good movie, good for Christmas time, get you in the holiday spirit.
Okay, next up is a VHS of David Hess's classic slasher film, To All a Good Night. And this is your basic slasher running amok during Christmas, killing everybody. It also stars Jennifer Runyon of, she's in some like 80s sex comedies and stuff like that. She's a blonde hair girl in here. And this is really good. Some good kills in this. Yeah, so you might want to check this out if you want to see some slasher Christmas goodness.
Yes. And, are you doing the next step or me? Okay, next step we have the classic Black Christmas.
And this is the best Christmas themed horror movie ever made. I mean, It's a really good film.
And this one is DVD form. That's quite a few good added stuff to it, bonus features and whatnot. Anyway, like he was saying, this is a really, really, really good classic.
It's about a crazy psychopath who sneaks in this girl's dormitory.
Yeah, and he's living in the attic. And
you see like this ladder up by the window, and you know, but you don't see the guy really. And he basically terrorizes the girls from the attic. He gives them these calls that are very kind of graphic and stuff.
Yeah,
and
ominous and frightening,
and he's also kills a few people too. But yeah, he's just a psychopath, and it's very creepy. And when he's talking to him on the phone and how he's saying his stuff, sounds like he's totally out of his mind, crazy. You know, like
well, you know, he kind of
he's trying to be like three different people. Like he's doing a feminine voice and like his grandma or something, and he's like Billy, you know, like stuff like that. It's really creepy ass voice. But it's a really good, awesome Christmas movie, and you guys should all check that out.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Next up is Elves. And this is a cool 80s film, exploitation film, starring Dan Haggerty.
Yeah, if you're old enough to remember Grizzly Adams.
And here he's a chain-smoking hero who's trying to save everybody from the elves, who aren't actually really elves. They're more like goblins, and they're Nazi goblin elves, which is bizarrely weird.
And I I mean, he is not even exaggerating when he says chain smoking. The dude has a cigarette in his hand like every single second of every single scene he's in.
Well, this is a really fun film. You're gonna laugh out loud watching this, and just kind of like, whoa, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really good movie. So definitely check this out if you can find it.
And next up, not really Christmassy, but at least wintry, is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Awesome film.
Yes.
One of the best horror movies ever made.
Yes, and this is dealing with people in a remote outpost.
Yeah, and I think they're like in Antarctica or something around there, and they're doing some research, and they show like this dog running towards their camp, and I think the Norwegian science team's trying to chase it, and they don't know why they're trying to kill the dog, but they end up crashing and stuff, and fucking the dog makes it to their camp, and this one guy takes it in because he's a big animal lover and stuff. But the dog has a secret. It's an alien kind of parasitic creature that makes their whole life into a horror movie that they don't want to be.
Which is really sad because, you know, he was trying to do a good thing by rescuing the dog in the cold, and then it like repays him by, you know.
Yeah, it's
messed up.
it's one of the sickest films. You know, I think. People, it was like kind of like ahead of its time when it came out because it really freaked people out. It didn't do too well at the theater, but years later it got such a huge following, so it's one of the bigger cult films of all time.
Yeah.
And people who are discovering now, just, you know, it's like, The Thing, it's the greatest thing ever. So yeah, it's an awesome film. Great gore, special effects, good John Carpenter score because he does his own scores in his movie.
Yeah.
Just a really cool film. Yeah.
Yes, extremely so. And next up we have
Christmas Evil.
Yeah.
We watched this the other night.
Yes, we did, and it's awesome.
It's a really sleazy Santa Claus.
It is. The Santa is sleazy. He's like
He's
spying
obsessed.
on. He's like making his own naughty and nice list by spying on kids through their windows and stuff, and you know he's kind of messed up because like when he was younger,
he catches his mom and dad in the act of.
Yeah, he catches his dad dressed as Santa and mom and dad getting down and dirty under the mistletoe.
Yeah, it kind of warped his mind.
Yeah, but I mean, so he is like obsessed with Santa for whatever.
And he has like cut out pictures all over his wall and everything. And it's really freaky.
Little Santa dolls and stuff, and he works at a toy store, which is creepy too.
And this is endorsed by John Waters, so you know what kind of sleazy film this will be with John Waters, because you know he's the king of sleaze.
Yeah.
So
it's funny and it's awesome, and he has like this white van that he paints a sleigh on the side, which looks like the complete total pedo van. But I mean, he's technically not that way, but it just.
And in his own delusional world, it is his sleigh, and he is Santa Claus.
Yes, in his world. But at the same time, there are some people on his naughty list that, you know, he takes it a bit extreme. And that's what makes it the horror flick, because, you know, he kills some people. But he also gives gifts to some people, too. So it depends on, you know, if you're naughty or if you're nice.
Yeah. Check this out. This is the Synops DVD version. I think you can get this on Blu-ray now. So yeah, definitely one of the better Christmas horror films.
And he makes an awesome Santa suit, actually. His Santa suit ends up being really cool.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Ghost Story. Kind of a winter themed horror movie that I really like to watch this time of year. It doesn't have anything to do with Christmas so much, but
it's at least winter themed though.
Yeah,
so.
but it's a good ghost story about 4 guys who meet this one woman, and they're kind of jealous of one guy because he's into her, and they force herself on her, and then years later she comes back for revenge as a ghost and picks them off as old dudes.
Yeah.
So this is an awesome ghost story, one of the better ones made, and yeah, for a nice creepy time at night, you wanna kick back by the fireplace, put this on, have some nog,
a little eggnog,
have some nog,
spiked nog, man. Yeah.
So. There we go. Open. Is it open? There you go.
Open.
Okay.
And then next we have
Screams of a Winter Night. This is really rare. You can only find this bootleg or a VHS. That's probably pretty pricey.
Yeah.
But this is a good kind of winter horror anthology. And it needs a really good DVD or Blu-ray release, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool
Needs
film.
a little bit of an upgrade.
Yeah, but it's kind of like Creepshow in a way. You know, there's 3 or 4 different stories
Yeah.
that they talk about, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool little short films on here. So, yeah. If you can find this, definitely pick it up. Really cool film.
Yeah. Might be a little hard to find, maybe.
Yeah.
And then next we have Don't Open Till Christmas.
This one is about a guy who hates Santa Claus, and he kills off Santa Claus all over the place in this movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just you find out why, because usually with these kind of killer Claus movies, there's kind of a
some
sleazy
psychological trauma reason why he really hates Santa.
Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of a sleazy film too, but not as sleazy as a Christmas Evil.
Not as,
But it's got some good gore in this too. Some good death scenes.
Yeah.
And this is available on DVD and Blu-ray. This is the DVD version here. Yeah, so this is also a good Christmas horror film. Yeah, I think Mondo Macabro has another version of this too. So on their site, so you might want to look there too if you want to find it. But yeah, really cool film. Great Santa Claus killer. Kind of batshit fucking crazy. But but yeah, it's really good. Fun horror film. I think you guys will like it. So yeah, check it out. Christmas. Don't open till Christmas.
Don't open till Christmas. Yes.
Next up is a horror classic with Telly Savalas, Peter Cushing, and Christopher Lee. And basically, they're on a train, and there's some people that are escorting this kind of creature thing or something in a box. They don't, there's something that they found, and they're taking it to some laboratory.
Yeah, to figure out what the heck it is and how it's studied.
But this creature gets out, and you find out this is a parasitic type thing that takes over different people. And this thing has been around longer than the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
so
it's just been here forever.
It's ancient evil, pretty much.
This world is actually more its than it is ours, honestly.
Yeah.
Kind of in a way.
But it's a really cool film, and this is the Blu-ray version. Yeah, it's the DVD Blu-ray combo. So yeah, really cool. So yeah, definitely check this out. It's a nice winter type film. I like to watch this around Christmas all the time. And like I said, it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's a kind of a cool winter film.
Yeah, winter and yeah.
So yeah. Our fun film, the one we hate to love.
Yes, this is Blood Beat.
Yeah.
Now, this one is. Some people like it. Neither of us could super get into it. We were like the whole movie, like, what the hell is this about?
Yeah. Why is there a damn samurai ghost?
Why is there a samurai going around killing people? And this is yet another. Well, technically it's a Christmas one, but it's not. I mean. The only way it's Christmas is it's happening at Christmas time.
Yeah,
and
you see Christmas trees and stuff, but it really has nothing to do with Christmas, in that sense.
And anyway, this guy goes home for Christmas, and he brings his girlfriend with him that he's been with for like 5 months or something, and I think they're college-age kids. I think that's where they met. It was in school, and they come home, and right away, his mom and the girlfriend. Just have these weird vibes about each other. They don't really like each other. I mean, they aren't really aggressive towards each other. It's just like, well, she's.
Usually they have some kind of psychic link, but they don't ever tell you how or why. They don't give you much information at all what's going on in this film.
That's the whole thing is they don't give you information in this, and you're like, well, what's that about, and why is that happening? I mean, you can see it's a samurai going around killing people, but why?
Yeah, why in rural America is there a samurai? This ain't Japan or something.
Why does this samurai kill people while this chick seems to be getting off masturbating and stuff?
It's
what
really
does that have to
strange.
do with it? You know, it's just a really.
It seems like it's forced and there's just no explanation with anything. It's just, here it is. This is how it should work, you know. But it shouldn't work.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any backstory. It doesn't tell you what's going on. It doesn't tell you why this is going on. The mom has like some weird connection to the samurai guy too, but they never really get into what that's all about either. And you know, it's just. It's a really odd movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know I've seen some reviews where people are like, oh yes, it's just so artsy and so great. And it's like, but neither of us were like, we're just like, what?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend this movie unless you just want to collect anything kind of Christmassy or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just kind of bizarre and obscure, you know? Because it's a pretty obscure film, and I think a lot of people.
Blood beat.
Yeah, how this
We
one.
couldn't even figure out what the beat had to do with anything either, you know?
There's no
like,
music beat or
yeah,
anything.
it's like this girl found the
The beat of
samurai
his
sword, and I
heart,
guess that's why the samurai came out and was killing people.
But again, it was just a really weird kind of screwed up movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I mean, the mother
executed well.
seems sort of like Native American, maybe, but not. But you know, they never really got into that, or yeah, it was just odd.
Yeah, again, some of those fucking movies, it's just strange.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Alright, next one.
Oh yeah,
Krampus.
we have done a review of this one, but you can't have a Christmassy one nowadays without Krampus.
And Krampus is poured out more than like Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
on the
there's
public
just
domain.
so much Krampus stuff
Like,
now.
like putting Krampus in. We watched a movie today earlier that was
yeah, that had Krampus in it.
Yeah, so it's
It's like he's been around forever, but
and then he
nobody
finally
really
decided to
knew
make a movie about him, and now everybody's doing it.
Yeah. I mean, he's been in the Christmas mythology of like Eastern Europe or wherever it is for a long time, but we just didn't hear about it until all of a sudden he's sprung up and he's been like everywhere.
Right.
And you can't even get rid of the dude now. I mean, it's kind of like an elf on a shelf. You can't get rid of him.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, what's next? Oops.
Oopsie. Next up is a double bill of Ice Cream Man and Jack Frost too. But obviously this is the reason why we're doing this.
Jack
It's the
Frost.
Christmas thing, but
Yeah. Well, Ice Cream Man, doesn't that take place in the winter too? I forgot if it did.
no, it's about a killer
ice cream guy that is like really obsessed with another
No, this
ice
is
cream guy.
this doesn't take place in the winter, but yeah, this is about a killer snowman, and this is an awesome bad film. Might have to check this out again tonight or something, because this is a fun film to watch, especially if you got some nog in your system.
Yeah, nog or some beer or something going on.
But it's pretty funny film. It's nothing serious. I mean, you can't take this movie serious at all. It's just really goofy. And yeah, he's just causing havoc, killing people, Mr. Evil Snowman, and I think like the serial killer spirit gets into like some snowman, and then turns to life and starts
It's like evil
people.
Frosty.
Yeah.
Very evil Frosty.
But both of these films are fun, and it's a good like Saturday night kickback movie night.
Yeah.
And good popcorn flicks here. So yeah.
Okay, and up next we have Home for the Holidays. Yes. This is another one that this is about daughters who come back to see their father who is dying. They have issues with dad, and they have some daddy issues. And they basically are there for the money of quite a few of them. Yeah, and it happens to be at the holiday time because dad's sick. He's, terminally ill, and he's like, I want to see you guys, one last time and stuff. But then some weird stuff starts happening, and the girls start getting killed off.
So this is an okay film. It's not, I wouldn't say it's amazing or anything, but it's, if you like kind of television or, old 70s television films, horror films, thrillers, then you might give it a try. And finally, our last film we're going to talk about is Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Now this made people go crazy when this came out. You had like religious people, soccer moms, and everybody like saying that this film was going to destroy Christmas, the Christmas spirit. There was like every critic was bashing this, saying this was debaucherous and everything else.
But Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really sleazy. You know, we're gonna say sleazy. I know you might have heard sleazy a lot tonight.
Yeah.
But
For some reason, a lot of the actual Santa-based Christmas ones are kind of sleazy as far as horror.
yeah, you basically have like multiple people like putting the negative spirit in this little boy.
Yeah.
Starting with his catatonic grandpa.
Yeah, who all of a sudden is like, you know, Santa punishes evil, you know, bad, naughty little boys.
And he's like, have you been naughty this year?
Yeah, and I mean, he's young. He's like maybe like 5-ish or so, I would say. Roughly around in there.
But that little experience scares him,
Yeah,
obviously.
scares the crap out of him because, for one, Grandpa wasn't supposed to be even able to talk.
Yeah, and then they see Santa like with broken down on the highway.
Yes, and the kid's already scared. All, oh no, don't stop, don't stop. Well, it
Yeah.
happened to be a bank robber who was also a murderer, and you know the guy kills his mom and dad in front of him.
And
so.
also kind of almost tries to rape the mom in front of
Yeah.
the kid before he slits her nose or
Yeah.
her throat.
Yeah.
So
And so there's that bad experience.
so
and then
he's totally traumatized by now.
He ends up in a Catholic orphanage.
Which
and
doesn't help. Anything gets worse
yes,
from there.
the headmistress nun
Very
is just
abusive.
abusive, mean, just no holds barred sort of bitch.
Yeah, Mother
Actually,
Superior is a total bitch.
yeah, you know, it's like she doesn't try to help him or anything. She's just like, you know, you need to sit on Santa's lap. Well, obviously,
And of
that's
course,
not
the
gonna
little
work.
boy witnesses more sex goings on in the
Yeah,
in the,
yeah, and the Mother Superior blames him for seeing this going on instead of, you know.
So she beats his ass, you know,
Yeah.
and just it's crazy.
And well, anyway, it ends up culminating into him kind of going
Coming back, he goes crazy.
psycho and stuff.
Yeah, but he gets a job at this grocery store, and everything's going fine until Christmas comes.
Yeah,
you know,
and
like
their
it just,
Santa breaks his ankle, and so he is the one they choose to be Santa.
and Christmas basically is his trigger mechanism.
Yeah.
He starts going batshit crazy and just
Yeah.
killing everybody. You know, naughty,
Yes.
naughty,
Naughty.
you're naughty,
Punish.
punish. Yes.
Punish, naughty, yes.
So, it ends in kind of final him going back and to where Mother Superior is now, and that was actually the good nun who actually tried to help him too. And it doesn't end well for nobody. But this, it's a really good sleazy Christmas horror film, and this is probably the most notorious one of them all. Yeah, so. And they got a lot of cool features on here, and they talk about like when this was released in the theaters, how people were just protesting, picketing at the freaking lines.
Which
It's
is
like,
actually kind of ridiculous.
yeah, it is.
honestly. It's,
yeah.
I mean, it's a bit sleazy and stuff, but it's really not that bad. You know, I mean, I've seen a heck of a lot worse, even like in that time period, just not Christmas
We don't
related.
want Santa to be a killer.
Yeah, we don't want Santa to be psycho and have gotten traumatized by, you know, Grandpa and nuns and
everything else.
yeah.
So that's our movies for tonight, and this is our end of our Christmas special. I want to thank you for watching and supporting our channel, and we hope you guys have an awesome Christmas and a great New Year. We'll be back
We'll
shortly.
be back with our top 20 metal countdown of 2016.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty awesome. So you guys want to stick around and check that out.
Yep.
And we shall see you next time.
Yes. Hell
Hail
or
horror. And Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas.